Hey guys, we're Florida Parks After Dark. Hey, we are here at Port Orleans, French Quarter. The bus passing behind us is Daisy. But listen, we're gonna head in and take a look at this resort. This is a great resort. Port Orleans is made with two different resorts, French Quarter and Riverside. Totally different feels. French Quarter, you can tell by the wrought iron and the metalwork, is really New Orleans, Bayou, jazz inspired excellence. It is just fantastic. We're going to go in, we're going to take a look and see what we can find. It is just a great spot. There's magical doors that open. You can tell the gestures at the top here. The ceiling, it looks like a bus station with lights. It's just great. Comes down to a fountain. This makes it feel like an outside kind of courtyard where you would sit. Off to the right when you first come in is registration. Obviously, that's where you're going. Kind of go from the courtyard into kind of almost somebody's house. They have great ceilings, fantastic pictures of the back of masks, masquerade, and then they have Jackson Square. Now Jackson Square is their store. It's a merch store. As merch stores go, this is really pretty darn excellent. So let's go in and take a look, see what we got. So you notice right away they do end up having all the jazz. So they have those metal cups that I love so much for my coffee, and it's all jazz inspired and Mardi Gras inspired with the masks. These are actually previous cups, metal, plastic lid, but then this is actually where a lot of the buildings where you would rent look like. And look at that, it's just really stylish cup. Come back, a Tiana coffee mug. They have their own purse, which is really special. And then they have that. And then we go through, oh wait, this is even better, much better Tiana mug. That green one's great and all, but this actually tells a story. Look at that. It's raised actually, which is really kind of neat. Now, staying with the theme here, French Quarter, the beignets are really what makes this place. So beignets all day, beignet all day is really the theme. Now, this is their lounge fly. The beignet itself is kind of raised, it's 3D, it's puffy, like a beignet. Has a zipper pouch out front. You have all the Mickey beignets surrounding the outside of this thing. And it is just really a great lounge fly. Love the lounge fly, but that's a spirit jersey. $79.99 for that spirit jersey. Has a Mickey beignet here and it's slightly raised. This is the beignet all day spirit jersey. Fantastic. As you come in, you have more beignet style shirts. Beignet, get it? And then they have the beignet all day mugs, which are great as well. Now they have, we'll continue with this. So they have food. Now we know that this is where a restaurant that she opens. They have this own Tana cookbook, Tana's mitt, an apron, and then obviously the firefly. We kind of come out and we're going to start seeing, I'm going to come around the back side here real quick. There's that purse we saw earlier, and then here's just a great shirt, purple color, which obviously purple with the beads, but they have brought in the Halloween stuff. So we've seen a lot of this, but it's the first time we've seen it here at French Quarter. You have the Mickey as a vampire, which is actually his outfit from last year. Just heads up on that. It's glow in the dark. Great hat. Great light up Mickeys, and they got the light up minis, and the lighted necklaces with the ghosts, and the glow in the dark Pooh. This is that Hawaiian shirt with all the pumpkins on it from all the Fab Five. The baseball shirt, which has got to come home at some point, is awesome. And then that wreath was so popular last year, but we're seeing it everywhere. So I think the popularity that's drifted a little bit. Great backpack, great another metal cup. And this spirit jersey is great. It just has all the Fab Five in their costumes ready to go. And then there's a Halloween ear ready to go through. And there's a lug, which is different than a lounge fly. We'll keep cutting through here. As you kind of come back through, then what they have in the rest of the store really, real quick, there's more. Actually, this is all the food stuff. There's more of the Halloween merch. We'll peel through here and show you the cups, and they have all the drinkables here. The minis and the Mickeys. This is obviously small, which I hadn't seen before, which is a great little And then they have all the coffee mugs, which are fabulous. And then obviously our favorites are the ones that are pencil drawn ones. Love pencil drawn ones. And there's Winnie the Pooh at the bottom, and you kind of keep going up. And then there's all your beignet all days and all that. But we'll continue to back over on the other side. On the other side, they do have a good selection of ears here, which is great. They have the oversized tees with the characters. Goofy and Pluto are there. Then the Fab Five. Little guy shirts with the exact same style. And then just a smaller selection of stuffies on here. Some toys, but not a lot. It's really not what this is about. They do have all the food being what it is. And then in the back are the snacks. Now you also here, which is very interesting, you can buy hard alcohol. Now I pause here because I don't recall no place you can buy hard alcohol, but you can here. Okay, so with that said, we may have found something. Oh, real quick, hold on. Different mug tile. This has a copper feel to it. Pumpkin, nondescript, no face on it. Black interior, never seen it before. $24.99. Okay. Nifty. It's being a hard alcohol. For a second I thought it was a cup for a mule. Mule is a whiskey drink. So let's get out of the store. So that's the store, merch store. Very quick, brief thing. A very cool Christmas ornament of Tiana. Loving that. Now let's keep going through. And back out in the lobby. We're kind of going straight across. I'm going to stay here. Now this goes back through the lobby area. So kind of went from outside, from inside out again. Feels like you're outside again in this alley. You go through the float works, which is here, and we actually just got lunch from the Sasagula Floatworks and Food Factory, and this is it. So this is their counter service, real fast. Food is solid. It does go over straight over to the New Orleans inspired. They have gumbo, they have jambalaya, the Mediterranean curry pea, shrimp po' boys, so they kind of have that covered. They do have the pizzas and the entrees like everywhere else. Great desserts, and what they do have here, they do have this, and what's great is they kind of keep it. It is just a great dessert selection in here. And then they create your own, and then they do have just the straight burgers and chicken strips and pork sandwiches, which we just got, which are awesome. If you look up there, there's the villain of Princess and the Frog, and there they are. Naveen and Tiana are up there. And the playing cards and those statues represent them. Playing cards are new-ish, to be honest with you. If you look at the ceiling line, there's all the beads from Mardi Gras. So it's just really cool. Now look, that is fabulous. They got everything, king cake and all. Oh, they also had this entire wall of just masks, which is really neat. But I'm rushing to something much more important. This place. Now we're gonna stand back here in the corner. We're gonna take a peek. So this is where you would get your beignets. Come around. This is Scat Cat's Club Cafe, and they do beignets. 3 beignets for $7.99, 6 beignets for $12.99. They have sauces. They're freshly made, dropped in the oil when you order it. Now attached to this is the Scat Cat Club. Scat Cat Club is a jazz bar. Now it's empty right now because it's lunchtime and nobody's drinking right now. But they have live music back here. It is a great space. It has kind of that jazz club feel with the dark lights and the low ceilings. Great wall art. And then out the back, they have this little courtyard you can sit outside and eat. So it's really just a neat little space. So beignets, which are the best dessert, I think, in all of Disney. Then you got the Scat Cat Club right next to it, connected. Right off the lobby, which we're going back out to. So we're back out to the lobby section. So with that, we're going to quickly shoot outside. I want to show you the outside real quick, the pool section. And you guys then would have seen everything there is to see. So here we go. So we go straight through the lobby from the outside where we had parked. We come through the door, and now you're out here. Out here basically is this wonderful palm tree lined walkway to the pool. Seating on either side. It's just really a nice little space out here. But as you get farther out, I start realizing what they've done. They've created New Orleans kind of downtown area with all the buildings close together, the narrow walkways. It's just really done incredibly well. If you take a horse-drawn carriage ride from Riverside, you'll come straight through this place. Turn around for a second. That is the lobby from this side. It is just really done very cool. That gesture at the other side is great. If you come up now through here, there used to be 4 or 5 alligator band members. We're missing a few. Don't know what happened to the poor guys, but now we're down to 2. We got the cymbals and we got the sax. I don't know where the rest of the guys are. They have Marty Groggs, which is their bar next door to the pool. And then here's the pool area. Now, right now we've had some thunder and lightning, so the pool is closed. But I'll get over the fence and show you a peek at what it has. So it has its own alligators, it has its own jester, and it has its own sea monster, with what I'd have to say Poseidon is riding it. It is a mixed bag of themes. It works, they're all the right colors, but the sea monster with the Poseidon and the Mardi Gras themed alligator umbrella and the jester don't seem to match, but you know what? Who cares? It's a great slide for the kids. The sea monster kind of looks like it's flowing through the entire pool area. It's very, very cool. What they have next to that is the kids splash park. Kids splash park here is really good. So let's take a peek at that real quick. Get around this tree, you guys see it better. And there you go. Great splash park. I mean, great splash park. And then you can actually see the style of the buildings. Now these buildings are throughout this entire section. They have that wrought iron kind of balcony. It is like New Orleans. Having been down there at Christmas time, it is just, they really seem to bring that back. The colors are bright but muted. It's a neat blend they have. Each set of buildings has a courtyard that they have in the middle. There's a lot of grasses next to all the buildings. They've done a great job bringing the natural in with the metal and blending the two. Done really, really, really well. But what would Disney do but do things well? So they sprawl out on the left and right side of the lobby. And they go out to the Sassagoula River, which is actually a waterway that you can catch a boat. And that would then take you out to the parks. Actually, Disney Springs and a park. Oh, forgot to mention, they have a playground. Gotta love it. Very, very kid-friendly park, resort. You gotta kind of assume that. But yeah. And then that is it, my friend. So listen, this is a very quick Cliff Notes version of our tour of French Quarter, but wanted to show it to you. With that being said, guys, it's George Florida Parks After Dark. Do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and we will talk to you guys later. You guys take care.